your girl Liv.
I'm M.
And this is Making Our Way post B.F.A.
You guys, welcome. We are so excited to share what we have for this episode with you. So make sure you've liked, make sure you subscribe, make sure you found our Facebook, make sure you found our Instagram, make sure that you share these videos because we are building a community of hashtag survivors. We are bringing you survival tips. We're bringing you our favorite things. We're even bringing you a new segment that we can't tell you about yet. So make sure you've liked and subscribed and joined our community of hashtag survivors. Hashtag survivors are people with BFAs, people thinking about getting BFAs, people in the process of getting their BFA, and people supporting loved ones or who care about theater or the arts or any of those things. You are welcome in our survivor community. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. Let's get to it.
Fruit salad.
Yummy, yummy.
The Wiggles. Are we the Wiggles because our survival job is working with
We're
children?
not Wiggles. Thank you
We
for
might
asking.
be. I kind of think we are. What are we talking about today?
We're talking about how to make a proper shepherd's pie.
No.
And welcome to the cooking show. Here are the tips.
No. Her doing a cooking show would be annoying because it would take up the whole kitchen. I'd be trying to make my way post BFA.
A disaster! Like disaster!
So anyway.
Today we are talking about the hustle, but not like dun, 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 do the hustle. Not that hustle. We are actually talking about the hustle of being an artist here in New York City. How do you balance the hustle with your survival job, with taking time for yourself? We have got tips and tricks on finding that balance here for you today. So let's talk about it.
Ooh, child. Wait, I have to start higher. Ooh, child. But it's not as impressive.
It's not as impressive.
Ooh, child.
Ooh, child.
Okay, altos. You're like, I'm a soprano.
I'm an alto.
She's very much a soprano, but I'm like,
Not that there's anything wrong with being an alto.
Ooh, child. Things are gonna
get better.
Okay, so
oh,
jinx. You go. What is the hustle?
what indeed is the hustle?
So the hustle, the act of doing said hustle within the industry is there are X number of things that you need to get done to get from point A to point B. Point A might be, oh, I'm fresh out of school. Point B is, I'm a working actor, or I'm a working producer, I am financially supporting myself from the creative arts.
The hustle is the execution of the things that need to be done in order for your career to move forward. That's what the hustle is.
Yes.
So there are going to be days when you work at your survival job, and there are going to be days that you don't. And we all consider the days that we don't work at our survival job to be our days off. That is a day where I am not required to go to my place of work. It's my day off. It's my weekend or whatever. The hustle, though, can come in any time. You're probably working roughly full-time hours at your survival job, or at your, between your survival jobs, you're working roughly full-time hours. So
Yes.
You're probably spending roughly 40 hours a week at that job. You are needing to be spending, I would say, at least part-time hours, if not full-time hours on the hustle every week, which means, now think about that. So you got 40 hours a week at your survival job. Plus, let's say you're putting at least 20 to 25 hours a week into the hustle. That's 60 to 65 hours a week. It's a lot of your time.
It is.
So we're gonna talk to you about the balance and how you make it work.
Tell me what you wait. So we're gonna be talking about voguing, actually.
Nah.
Okay, so we wanted to talk about incorporating hustle elements into your day-to-day tasks. Maybe part of the hustle is submitting yourself.
That's a big piece.
Every single day of my life, I know that I go on Actors Equity, Actors Access, Backstage.com, Playbill.com, Broadway World. I go on one of those sites to look up the breakdowns and what I can submit myself for, and how I can be putting my best foot forward, logging when auditions are, putting them in my calendar. For me, that's a daily task because every day there are new breakdowns and new audition opportunities coming out. So whether or not I'm working a 12-hour day at my survival job, which happens, or I'm working a 3-hour day at my survival job, I know part of my hustle is putting in that I gotta check my breakdown services and submit myself or put it on my calendar to attend auditions.
A good way to start that is start small. So if these things are not already a part of your routine, not already a part of your habits, let's pick one and start there. What's going to be most beneficial to you and to the trajectory of your career? Let's pick one. Maybe it's submitting yourself. It's probably a good place to start. Let's get submitting yourself into your daily routine. Make sure, do it consistently until it just becomes a part of your routine.
Yep.
Then, after you've done that, then let's add another one. Maybe it's I'm gonna get a workout in 5 days a week or whatever. So let's figure out how I do that, because now I've already got this other piece. So you work the pieces in, because if you try to do it all at once, you're gonna burn out and you're gonna get overwhelmed and tired.
Right.
So let's do it in pieces. I think too, it's important to remember to hustle even when it's your day off. And this is something that I think is really challenging, because when you're working full-time hours at the survival job and you finally have a day where you're not going to an audition, you don't have to go to your survival job, you can just be at home, I think it is really challenging to give up part of that time to continue the hustle.
Yeah.
But the thing about it that I think is important is that you have to think about your career in the short term, but also in the long term. So you have to think about, what can I do today that serves me for tomorrow? And what can I do today that serves me for 5 years from now?
True.
You gotta be mindful of your time.
Right. I know some people, like, if we're having a long day at work, 10 to 8:30 is sometimes our Saturdays quite frequently. On their break, they go to the gym. So they're still incorporating the hustle because they've worked that in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, on my break, I don't do that. But sometimes on my break, I do get my laptop out and check, breakdown services. So I'm incorporating the hustle in the way I can to like utilize your time wisely in a way that will serve you.
Yeah. Then on your days off, I think it is important though to think about, what can I be doing? What's one thing I can do today to serve the long-term goals that I have? What's one thing? Just pick one, because you don't want to be too tired, and it's important also to take time for yourself. Find other ways to fill your time, because it'll also help you grow as a human, right?
It'll help you with doing the hustle.
Dun, 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 dun. Do the hustle.
So a reason why we talk about doing the hustle and incorporating all these things and always adding in these elements to your life to set yourself up for success, if you can start to do that as early as possible, it's just going to make your life easier. Mm-hmm. If you aren't incorporating those hustle elements and then you're like overwhelmed, it just will make it easier if you start incorporating it now, because if you've been used to binge watching TV 3 days a week and then all of a sudden you can't do that, it's this whole new development, versus if you're like, well, usually I only binge watch once a week, so then these other days off, I'm used to filming a vlog and going to the gym and going to class and stuff like that. If you're just used to always incorporating those things, it just will make your life easier, because you're used to having this certain amount of time. Does that make sense?
And the way you get yourself used to it is by adding things slowly, one at a time.
Right.
Giving your body and your brain time to adjust.
To get used to that hustle.
Yeah. And then it'll just be a part of your life, and you'll be moving forward, moving on up.
Part of your world. What are you doing?
Poking you.
I don't like that. We also accept people who like P.F. Chang's. I rather enjoy that restaurant.
I do enjoy that restaurant.
I like the little lettuce wraps.
Those are good.
With chicken or other meats. I like to put that.
It's good. It's good.
Comment below if you think I should have P.F. Chang's in front of me right now.
I don't even know if there is one here.
Is there a P.F. Chang's in New York?
Comment below if there's a P.F. Chang's in New York City.
Send directions.
Please send directions to the nearest P.F.
Yes,
Chang's.
I need to go. The nearest one to Astoria. Thank you.
Thank you. Ha! Nailed it. You guys, this episode flew by. We are so excited to present it unto you, unto thee.
Oh.
This could be the thing that you do today that helps you further your career. Thank you so very much for watching. This has been Making Our Way Post B.F.A. I'm Em.
And I'm Liv. Make sure that you hit like and hit subscribe because there's so much more coming out in these videos. We have new segments coming out. Oh my God, I can't wait. We have new survival tips coming out. So we want you to join that survival community and we're gonna do the hustle together. And I mean, we'll get together and dance if you need to, comment. But also we're gonna make this stuff happen, okay? We're gonna build a community of woke, informed, knowledgeable survivors who are out there creating the art in this industry. So survivors, thank you for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.